welcome you on the show Sports Update on Trust TV. I'm Adeni G. Shafer. Time to quickly look at those updates in the world of sport. Matches will be coming up tonight over there in the Premier League, Italia Serie A. We know that Bundesliga too, they are not lagging behind. Aside that, in Nigerian Women's Football League also starting today. So all that, those are the games that will be up for grabs there. But before then, let's talk about CAF. Confederation of African Football unveils new logo, and also that's new logo and trophy for this CHAN that actually postponed till August, although the draw will be coming up by 6 p.m. tonight for that particular competition that also start by February 4th, but that has been postponed till August. But still, CAF are saying we're going to run the draw for tonight and also unveiling the new logo and trophy for this competition. African Nations Championship has to do with Africans plying their trade in African leagues across the whole continent. And right now, if you look at the old logo of CHAN and then you consider the new logo, you see the little difference there. It's actually looking very, very beautiful. This is the old logo, rather the trophy of CHAN, and then you have a different version of the trophy. Now, looking at the way it is right now, it's looking much more beautiful, much more. That one looks a bit clumsy with all the horns and all the crosses there. Although, looking at this particular story, that's a big one because CAF are trying to see how they can change all that has to do with African football. A lot of innovations coming in to African football, and that's why they have to do this. And really, it looks more simple and more interesting looking at what CAF has done with the CHAN so far. Though the postponement will be in August, that will be coming up by August this year. But now, while we're talking about this, let's just have a glance at the port of all the teams that will participate in this competition. The draw will be conducted, as I said, by 6 p.m. We have 3 ports: Port A, Port B, and Port C. Well, Nigeria is in Port C, and we hope that whatever nation or rather that's been picked to actually play Nigeria will be able to win against them. As it is right now, News Featuring also said that they'll be playing some wild cards to complete the remaining slot, because already 16 nations have qualified for this competition, still remaining 3 so far. So those 3 teams will be able to, some teams will be able to play the wild card and get the opportunity to play in the CHAN competition in August. Well, right now, with me in the studio, we have Noel Sampson is here. Let's quickly talk to some sports updates that will be coming up so far. Good to have you, Noel.
The pleasure is mine. So the new logo is a very nice and better logo than the other logo, which is before CDL. So it's going to be a kind of new motivation. I'm just saying, probably some people are like okay, that logo is not fine, but this one, since it's fine, we want to motivate and try to win the trophy. So it's a very good one for CHAN. For AFCON, for CAF. Trying to innovate everything, to make everything meet international standards is one of the things that we're doing. Kudos to this president, CAF president. He has been trying everything. He won the re-election because of people who wanted him, because of innovation and things that we're doing. So it's a good one for CAF. A good one coming from Battery Mosepe-led CAF. They are trying to be innovative, trying to do a lot of things, changing the narrative of how football is run in Africa, and really it's actually going well. And that innovation is a good one, because if you consider how the old logo and also the trophy used to be, or look rather, you see a lot of clumsiness there, but now it looks better, simpler, and far more beautiful than it used to be. Hopefully, by the time the draw is conducted by 6 p.m. when it starts over there, where they'll be conducting it, and we just hope that Nigeria will get good draws and be able to qualify easily in our group. Well, while we're talking about CAF, let's quickly dash on Super Eagles. Super Eagles will be playing the remaining parts of their World Cup qualifier soon, starting from March. And according to Super Eagles player Kenneth Omeruo, according to him, he believes that they just have to be more bullish by making sure they go out there and win games. He believes Super Eagles will qualify for 2026 World Cup, despite the fact that we are standing 5th on the table, 3 points from 4 matches. That's behind Rwanda, Benin Republic, South Africa, even Zimbabwe. You just be wondering what's happening. How are we going to do it? It's going to be a miracle or what? Miracle, not Jesus, as you see. But when you look at the crew, you look at the countries. No looking down at other countries. You look at the countries. You can easily say Nigeria should be the first, even having a clinch, probably not losing any match throughout the country. But it's so surprising we are the 5th position. And you can see from the last match we played before the stop international breaks, that was last year, you can see we didn't perform to expectation. So now for Kenneth Omeru, who is actually on injury now, undergoing injury now, saying Nigeria will win. We just hope so, because I think they should just sit down and look back and try to just think on how they played so far, because they've not impressed Nigeria so far when it comes about playing the football, about the round leg. They have not impressed Nigeria so far. So we just hope with a new coach, because normally when you have a new coach, there's always ginger the players, because they have a new coach, want to impress the coach and do other things. So we just hope this coach doesn't disappoint. This coach and the players, they gel together, and either we like it or not, the coach will always try to just give instructions to the players, so do this, bring in players. But the main bone of contention will be on those players on the field of play. If it does them, okay, you playing the right back, do not even pass the midfield, and it passes the midfield, you can see you don't have the coach to blame. So at least, but the coach also have his own side of the stuff to do, because it depends on the caliber of players he's also inviting to the Super Eagles camp. So we just hope this new coach brings a new dispensation to Nigerian football and make us happy again.
Now, but to be sincere, with all sincerity, Eagles ought to have done better than this. Playing 4 matches, getting 3 points, not
very
the Eagles we used to know. But hopefully, like you said, whoever is giving the nod to come and play, they should be able to fight their hearts out there. Well, seriously, considering the fact that Eagles are really wallowing at the bottom of the table of that particular group, it's not an easy ride at all for them to be able to make it. But never don't give up. You just have to hang on there. Eagles need to win their remaining games if they really want to prove point that they can do it. All the remaining games, be it Rwanda, be it South Africa, be it Zimbabwe or Benin Republic, any team they are meeting, they go bullish, win their games convincingly, 2-0, 3-0, not conceding goals also will go a long way to also help them, because as it is right now, we are really walking a very, very tight rope to qualify for 2026 World Cup there, because it didn't start well. They took it for granted, and other nations actually took advantage of that, and they were able to move up there. Talking about Super Eagles there. Right now, still giving you an update in the world of sport, but let's come back and look at our league. Earlier on today, we talked about Nasarawa Amazon unveiling player, but now let's look at the male version of that team. Nasarawa United, actually, they've unveiled new signings. They actually bought some players, and they unveiled about 8 players today. But they're in Lafayette, looking at the fact that they are trying to bolster the team's kitty ahead of the second stanza that will be coming up any moment at the end of the month. At least the solid miners are trying to see how they can do well ahead of the second stanza. Considering the fact that if you look at the way the table is, they are at the bottom of the table, and they just have to get their heads up if they are to make way. Looking at the players they actually signed, central defender there, you look at Benson Abe from Shooting Stars Sport Club of Ibadan, left back Peace Denwan, actually came from Sunshine South Akure, attacking midfielder Abubakar Aliyu from Shooting Stars Sports Club. You have central midfielder Chigozie Solomon, and also not forgetting another player there, Peter Energy from Busaitin of Bahrain, and you look at Ugochukwu Leonard from Heartland, Benjamin Jah from Golden Boot FC of Benin Republic, and Oyema Emmanuel, who is a winger from Ikorodu City FC of Lagos. Those are the 8 players unveiled today by Nasarawa United management, for them to help at least, let's see what they can do to help them move up the ladder away from the bottom of the table, and at least climb gradually ahead of this competition, rather the league that is ongoing, that will be starting soon. They'll be starting the second stanza. But as it is, Nasarawa United need to wake up. The management apologized to the fans and supporters of that club today, and also promised that they will be getting out of that relegation by making sure these 8 newly signed players will be able to help to turn things around.
At least they have players from the abroad.
Yeah, of course, Benin Republic is there.
From Benin Republic and Bahrain. So it's a very nice one. You can see, you see from the table, they've not been really performing also, and it's this the opportunity they have, where they have to just bring in some players and try and offload those they think are not quite important to them. So it's a very nice one, very nice. We just hope they don't these players what's the money which they are being signed for. So, and from what I read, they thank the state government, both the state government and the government for trying to invest in the football, in the clubs, the state's football clubs. So it's a very nice one. We just hope these players try to just take them, at least, even though we should not get this, even though they don't get to like being at the probably the first 3 or 4, so at least they should be at the second. The first half of the table.
The tough one is going to be, but they can do it actually insurmountable. As it look as if they are at the bottom of the table, but they can do it. All they need to do is to believe in themselves. And the newly acquired 8 players will also add more sparks to the kitty of Nasarawa United, the solid miners there, giving you update in the world of sport. And from there, a lot of, like I said, as we're starting the show, that we have matches slated for today in the Premier League. Let's start with the Premier League first quickly. We look at the fixtures. Yes, the Gunners, what will they be doing? Will they be able to do well in this game? Well, Arsenal vs Tottenham Hotspur will be coming up. While the battle in the city of London, Newcastle United at St James Park against Wolverhampton Wanderers, Crystal Palace, Leicester, and you have Everton against Aston Villa. What a match there.
That's a very nice one. Arsenal will call Tottenham. For the past 8 encounters with Tottenham, Arsenal has won 6 of the competitions. They drew 1, they lost 1. So it should show that coming to this game, Arsenal has an upper hand, better than Tottenham. So I'm saying this game is going to be a very tough game. Because now, Arteta is really the Arsenal fans are not really happy with him. They are not happy with him, and
it's as if what has been happening will happen again.
Yeah, and you see,
always very close. Very close.
If you went the church now, we say it's a prayer point. You are getting there, you are not getting it. So you can see from the last match they played against Manchester United, you can see the fans really angry. Like, they should sack this guy.
Oh, come on. Anyway, they are known for playing good football, like someone said.
Yes, yeah, but they're tired of always getting to, once they are seeing the promise and they can't get to the promised land. They are tired of such a movement. So
they want Arteta out.
Most of the players, most of the fans, and I even say they want Arteta that, okay, you cannot rely on Havertz. You have Jesus there, who's always injured, and you have the opportunity to sign, what call his name? They like to sign, what call his name? Osimhen before he went to Lazare, but they didn't sign him. And they are still, once I even angry that Manchester City is having the likes of Haaland and other players. They are still trying to sign a striker. And you only have just a main striker. You're not trying to sign any striker. So fans are really not happy. Then when you talk about Everton, Aston Villa, Moyes is coming for a second stint in the club. We just hope he takes the club to the next level, and we hope with them a good outing today. Crystal Palace, I'm giving it to Crystal Palace because they've already been quite better than Leicester to me.
Well, looking at the matches slated for this evening, we just have to quickly look at those one. Well, a touch on Spanish Copa del Rey games will also be up there in the Copa del Rey. Let's have it quickly so that we just touch on it. Then Bundesliga for those matches that will be coming up. Almeria, Leganes, Pontevedra versus Getafe, Real Betis, Barcelona, Elche will be playing against Atletico Madrid. And then let's look at the Bundesliga fixtures there that will be coming up in the German Bundesliga. Bochum against St. Pauli, Hoffenheim away to Bayern, while Stuttgart at home against RB Leipzig, Union Berlin, the host Augsburg, as Heidenheim will be away to Werder Bremen, and all those games that will be coming up also tonight. Well, for Italia Serie A, Inter Milan, they'll be hosting Bologna. That's a game that, if you look at Inter, that's a team that, no matter how it is, one of the biggest teams in Italia Serie A. But it seems this season, Napoli, despite all the players leaving and all that, they are still holding their own.
But at least Inter is even still trying. They're still second on the table. And from the last 5 matches they played, they've won all and lost 1 to show they are still consistent. Consistent. But unlike to Bologna, where Bologna is 8 on the table, the last 5 matches they won 2, drew 2, and lost 1. So you can see from the statistics here, you can see Inter quite try better to win the match. But football, we can't just try to do so okay because of the statistics. Anything can happen. In Premier League, Ipswich won Chelsea. So anything can happen.
I love the fact that you actually mentioned Chelsea.
2 goals, clean sheet.
I love the fact that you remember that Ipswich defeated Chelsea.
Yeah, they defeated Chelsea. 2 goals, we played, but these guys were scoring. So, and you can see like from
you
third,
were playing, they were scoring.
Third to like 18 or 19 difference, and yet now you have second and 8.
What's the way to go there? Just giving you update world of matches coming up tonight. And now before we go, let's look at 2 transfer gossips there. Then we look at a particular graphics has to do with Chelsea. Chelsea want £65 million fee for Christopher Nkunku. Nkunku, what's happened to him?
I really don't know because, but to me, I think he doesn't just fit Chelsea pattern, because you know when one of the times I've seen him play, you see those kind of Ajebo kind of player, English football.
But he really did well at Leipzig in Germany.
You can't compare the German league and that of the English league. So I think if for him, for his own mental health, and for him to just at least keep his country's hope are high, so you just have to just go to a club where he's going to play consistent football. So that is how it is.
Hopefully Google will get it right. Let's take our last story. It has to do with transfer goals with Manchester United. Right now they're trying to get a particular goalkeeper. Well, his name is Zion Suzuki. I can imagine what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's very
have a goalkeeper very Suzuki.
It's going to be very fast. He's the first choice for Parma.
And according to Amorim, he wants someone to challenge Onana.
In fact, the second choice that played against Manchester United, I can see more fans say, why they now starting Onana? But you don't know this.
Arsenal.
Against Arsenal, the man first like, why Onana should be kept on the bench because
this guy is good.
This guy, but you don't know the two of them are best of a feather.
And now they are going for Suzuki.
Yeah, probably. But it's a very Suzuki is a fantastic keeper.
22-year-old Suzuki.
Yeah, so when you have at least, I think Onana thinks probably because he's the first choice, he thinks he can just do what he likes.
I love what Amorim is bringing to the table, challenging, make it competitive. At times when there is no one to, when you are just doing something, there must be something that at least give you a drive, push you to your limit and all that.
And you are bringing a keeper where from his own former team is the first choice. Definitely he wants to come and contest with
and he's very young. He's just 22.
So I think it's a nice one for Amorim too.
Nice one there for Manchester United to at least look inward to Paramount to look if they can easily get this 22-year-old goalkeeper. His name is Zion Suzuki from Japan. Well, before we go, let's take a particular graphics that has to do with these top 3 players played with Napoli and they won the league, breaking record for them. Let's look at that Napoli graphics there. Osimhen, Kvaratskhelia right now confirmed PSG has taken him. Kim Min-jae straight down to Bayern, and then Galatasaray having Osimhen. The 3 of them that did so well with Napoli. So despite that, Napoli are still doing well anyway.
To show probably they have that depth in their team. So it's a very. I don't think. So I wouldn't want to call team's name. They might not if they try that.
Kvaratskhelia just left anyway. He has been with them. He did well with them.
Yeah. So, but I was surprised to see him leaving
Napoli to PSG.
I was expecting probably Napoli to Real Madrid, Napoli to
Barcelona,
Napoli to Chelsea, Manchester.
Okay.
And Arsenal, not PSG, but so it's a good one.
Let's see what they'll be offering right now from the way to just give you update there. We have to go right now. Always a juicy but short one there. Well, Samson, thank you so much.
The pleasure is mine.
Adeniyi Ajisafe, it's always business and fitness. Thank you.